Hello everyone. Today we study the new topic of class 10th. Topic is polynomial. Polynomial is the English word. This made by two words. First is poly and second is nomial. Both are the Greek words poly. Poly means many. And nomial. Nomial means terms. We can also say that nomial means name. So polynomial is the English word which is made by two Greek words. First is poly and second is nomial. Poly means many and nomial means term. It means polynomial is the collection of many terms. Polynomial is the collection of many terms in simple words. Now, first we study some basic definitions related to polynomials. So first is constants. What are constants? Constants have fixed values. Constants have fixed values. For example, 200, 50, 500. These all are constants. Because these have fixed values, we use any question to have fixed value. The value of 2 is not changed. Similarly, 100, 50, 500, these all are fixed values. They never changes in any questions. So these all are constants. Constants are numbers. They have fixed values. Then second is variables. Variables do not have fixed values. It means they change their values. Have not fixed values. Variables have not fixed values. For example, suppose x is any variable. X have value 2, x is equal to 3, x is equal to 15. These all are values of x. X की कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है. For example, suppose if equation is x plus 4 is equal to 2, that is x is equal to 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. So value of x is depend on equation. This equation x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3, x is equal to 15. So values of x are changes. So these are variables. So variables not have fixed values. Variables are represented by x, y, z. Constants are represented by numbers and small abc. So variables do not have fixed values and variables are represented by x, y, z. Then next is term. Term is any constant or variable or maybe product of variable and constant. So definition of term. What is term? Term is any constant. It means suppose any constant phi. term or variable, any variable, it means x. This is also a term, or product of variable and constant, it means 6x. This is the product of variable and constant. These all are the examples of term. It means term may be any constant, may be variable, and may be product of variable and constant. Suppose constant is 0, but 0 is not term. This is not term. 0 is not term. So these are the examples of terms. We can also write any examples. Suppose 5x square, 6x cube. These all are the examples of terms. May be positive or negative, minus 5x. These all are the examples of term. But 0 is not term. Terms may be any constant, may be variable, and may be product of variable and constants. So these all are the examples of terms, but 0 is not term, because 0 don't have any values. So this is not term. So these are the examples of terms. Now next is a degree of algebraic expression. What is the means degree? Degree of algebraic expression. Degree of algebraic expression. The highest power of variable is known as degree of algebraic expression. कोई भी algebraic expression है, उसके अंदर जो variable होगा उसकी highest जो power होगी वो उसकी degree होगी. Suppose any algebraic expression is x square plus 2. This is an algebraic expression. In this algebraic expression, x is the variable. So degree is equal to 2. Highest power of variable is the degree. Any algebraic expression, suppose x cube plus 2x minus 5. This is any other algebraic expression. So degree of this algebraic expression, again here variable is x, and highest power of variable is 3. Here power of x is 1, here 3. So degree is equal to 3. Any other example, suppose x plus 5. This is also algebraic expression. This variable is x. Highest power of variable is 1. So degree is 1. Degree of x plus 5 is 1. Similarly, 5. What is degree of 5? 5 is the constant algebraic expression. 5 is the constant algebraic expression. But we see here that 5 not have variable. So we can write in the form of variable. We can write 5 multiply x power 0. 5 multiply x power 0 because x power 0 is also 1. So we represent in the algebraic expression of 5 multiply x power 0. So in this degree is 0. Degree of 5 is 0. Because we represent in the form of variable x power 0. X power 0 is 1. 5 multiply 1 is also 5. So we can represent 5 multiply x power 0, and that is degree is 0. Highest power variable, here variable is x. So degree is 0. Now suppose 0. Similarly, we can write here 0 multiply x power 0. If we multiply 0 by x power 0 is again 1 and 0 multiply 1 is again 0. It means we can write in this form. We can also write 0 multiply x power 1 because x power 1 is x and 0 multiply x is again 0. We can also represent x power 10. X power 10, 0 multiply x power 10, it means again 0. It means 0, we represent 0 in the form of x power any whole number. Zero multiply x power any whole number. And how many whole numbers are? It means we can write 0 multiply x power infinity because whole numbers are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 to infinity. Again, what is the degree of 0? We see here highest power of x. Minimum power of x is 0 and highest power of x is infinity. So, degree of 0. Degree of 0 is infinity. So, for this method, we easily find degree of any algebraic expression. So, degree is the highest power of variable. कोई भी algebraic expression है उसके अंदर आप variable देखोगे, variable x भी हो सकता है, y भी हो सकता है, z भी हो सकता है. उस variable की highest power होगी वो degree होगी for this x square plus 2 degree 2 x cube plus 2x minus 5. X is the variable have highest power 3, so degree is 3. X plus 5, highest power of variable is 1, so degree is 1. And degree of 5, it means we can represent in the x power 0. 5 multiply x power 0. So degree is 0. Degree of 5 is 0. And degree of 0 is infinity. Because 0 we can represent in the form of 0 multiply x power any whole number. So whole numbers are 0 to infinity. 0 is the minimum power, highest power of variable is infinity, so degree of 0 is infinity. So these are the examples of algebraic expressions and their degree. Now next is classification of polynomials. Classification of polynomials. First classification according to number of terms. According to number of terms. Classification of polynomials according to number of terms. First is known as monomial. First is known as monomial. According to number of terms, it means suppose any algebraic expression have only one term. Any polynomial have only one term. Then that polynomial is known as monomial. Mono means single term, one term. Mono means single and nomial. It means term. The polynomial which have only one term is known as monomial. examples. Monomial examples: x square, x cube. The algebraic expression, otherwise the polynomial. The polynomial which have only one term, single term, is known as monomial. Other example: 5x power 4. This is also monomial because all have a single term. These all are the examples of monomial. So the polynomial which have only one term is known as monomial. Then second is binomial. Binomial, bi means two. Bi means two and nomial means term. So the polynomial which have two terms, the polynomial which have two terms is known as binomial. For example, x square plus 2, x cube minus 3, 5x power 4 plus 6x. These all are the examples of binomial. These have two terms, these have two terms, and these have also two terms. So these all are the examples of binomial. Binomials, so the polynomial which have two terms is known as binomials. And third type, trinomial. Tri means three, and nomial means again terms. So the polynomial which have three terms, the polynomial which have three terms is known as trinomial. For example, x square plus x plus 2, x cube plus 2x minus 5, x cube plus x square minus 5x. These all are the polynomials of trinomial because all have number of terms are 3. Number of terms are 3. So these are the examples of trinomial, polynomial. So according to number of terms, there are 3 types of polynomials: monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Second classification, according to degree. According to degree of polynomial. What is degree? Degree is the highest power of variable. Degree is the highest power of variable. So according to degree, first is known as linear polynomial. First is known as linear polynomial. The polynomial which have degree is 1. The polynomial which have degree is 1 is known as linear polynomial. Example, suppose x. This is linear polynomial because degree of x is 1. Degree is equal to 1. Other example, x plus 2. This is also linear polynomial because degree of this polynomial is also 1. If I write 5x minus 2x plus 3, This have degree is also 1, but here 5x minus 2x, these are not two terms. 5x minus 2x is equal to 3x, so we write 3x plus 3. So these all have degrees 1. If I write x plus 2x minus 2, this is also a linear polynomial, but this don't have three terms. Here are x plus 2x, that is 3x. It means this polynomial have only two terms, 3x minus 2. It means linear polynomial do not have more than two terms. अब कोई भी एग्जांपल राइट करके देख लो, किसी भी फॉर्म के अंदर कोई भी लीनियर पॉलीनोमियल है, उसके अंदर मैक्सिमम टू टर्म्स हो सकती हैं. लीनियर पॉलीनोमियल हैव मैक्सिमम टू टर्म्स. Linear polynomial have maximum two terms. If we write in the form of this, so these all are the examples of linear polynomial. Linear polynomial have maximum two terms. It means we can write any linear general form. General form of linear polynomial. Suppose if we present p of x, p means polynomial and x means variable. P of x, we can also write fx is equal to ax plus b. Fx is equal to ax plus b. This is the general form of linear polynomial, because linear polynomial have maximum two terms and minimum one term. So this is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial, the polynomial which have degree is 1. The polynomial which have degree is 1 is known as linear polynomial, and linear polynomial have maximum two terms, minimum one terms, and general form is fx is equal to ax plus b, where a and b are constants. A and b are constant, x is variable. Now second type of polynomial according to their degree, quadratic polynomial. अभी just आपको बताया linear polynomial the polynomial which have degree is 1. Degree is 1. So now second type quadratic polynomial, the polynomial which have degree is 2. The polynomial which have degree is 2 is known as quadratic polynomial. For example, degree is 2. Degree is 2, it means highest power variable is 2. So x square plus 4 x square minus 2x minus 4 x 2x square plus 2x. These all are the examples of quadratic polynomials. In this, degree is 2 because highest power variable here, variable is x, highest power variable is 2. In this example, highest power variable is also 2, and this example, highest power variable is also 2. So these all are the quadratic polynomial. Suppose if I write x square plus 3x square minus x square plus 4x plus 6. But x square plus 3x square minus x square, it means x square cancelled by minus x square. This result we can also write 3x square plus 4x plus 6. It means again we find a result, that is any quadratic polynomial have maximum 3 terms. Any quadratic polynomial have maximum 3 terms and minimum single term, maybe single term 2 terms, but we cannot write more than 3 terms of quadratic polynomial. So maximum number of terms, maximum terms is equal to 3, and we can easily write the general form of quadratic polynomial is fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b and c, and c are the constant and x is variable. So quadratic polynomial, the polynomial which have degree is 2 and maximum number of terms 3. Quadratic polynomial have maximum number of terms 3. So this is quadratic polynomial. According to degree, third type of polynomial is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial, the polynomial which have degree is 3. Degree is equal to 3 is known as cubic polynomial. For example, suppose x cube plus 2x square plus 3. We can also write 3x cube plus 2x minus 5. 3x cube plus 9x square plus 8x plus 6. These all are the examples of cubic polynomial, because degree of polynomials is 3. Highest power of variable is 3, highest power of variable is 3, highest power of variable is 3. All polynomials have variable is x. So these are the examples of cubic polynomials. Cubic polynomial, this have 3 terms, this have 3 terms, and this have also 4 terms. Suppose if I write x cube plus 2x cube minus 3x square, 2x cube plus 2x cube minus 3x square plus 5x square minus 2x square plus 6x minus 2x plus 5. This also a cubic polynomial, but we can easily interchange in simple form. 3x cube plus 2x cube, it means 5x cube. Then minus 3x square plus 5x square and minus 2x square, it means minus 5x square plus 5x square, that is 0. Then 6x minus 2x, it means plus 4x and plus 5. It means again we find a result. Then cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial have highest number of terms are 4. These all are the examples. These have highest number of terms 4. So cubic polynomial have maximum number of terms. Maximum number of terms are 4. Maximum terms is equal to 4. And for this we can easily write general form. General form of cubic. General form of cubic, that is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is the general form of cubic polynomial. Here a, b, c and d are the constants and x is the variable. So cubic polynomial have maximum number of terms are 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Maximum number of terms have 4 and degree is equal to 3. So these are the types of polynomials according to degree. So mainly there are two types of classification of polynomials. First is according to number of terms and second is according to degree. Next is general form. General form of a polynomial. Of n degree. General form of a polynomial. The polynomial is represented by p of x. We can also represented by fx. So general form is a n x power n plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x power n minus 2. a1x plus a0. So this is the general form. This is the general form of a polynomial of n degree. P of x, p for polynomials and x is the variable. P of x we can also write fx. A n x power n, a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x power n minus 2 plus 1 to a1x plus a0. Here a n minus 1, a n minus 2, a1, a0 are the constants. an minus 1, an minus 2, a1, a0 are the constants and x is the variable. X is the variable. And a n x power n, a n x power n, a n minus 1 x power n minus 1, a n minus 2 x power n minus 2, a1, a0, a1x, a0 are the terms of polynomial. a n x power n, a n minus 1 x power n minus 1, a n minus 2 x power n minus 2, a1x and a0 are the terms. These are the terms of polynomial and an minus 1, an minus 2, a1, a0 are the constants and also known as coefficients. Constants and also known as coefficients. These all are the coefficients. So this is the general form of polynomial of n degree. Suppose if we write example of polynomial which have degree is 2. Degree is 2. So we put here n is equal to 2. So fx is equal to a2x square plus a1 n is equal to 2. It means a1 x power n minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, that is 1, and plus a0. So this is the polynomial which have degree is 2. Again this have 3 terms. If we put n is equal to 2, then we get polynomial of degree 2. a2x square plus a1x plus lastly a0. So for this there are 2 terms have variable x and 1 term is constant term. 1 term is constant term. These all things we study in 9th class also. So these are the some basic definitions related to polynomials. Now we start a new topic, is zeros of polynomial. Zeros of polynomial, it means the value of variable. The value of variable of any polynomial which make polynomial is zero. The value of variable of any polynomial which make the value of polynomial in 0 is known as zeros of polynomial. For example, if fx is equal to x plus 4, this is any polynomial. So what is the value of x which make this 0? x की कौन सी वैल्यू पर पुट करें कि 0 बन जाए? पुट x is equal to -4, that is f of -4 is equal to -4 plus 4 is equal to 0. It means x is equal to -4 is the zeros of fx. So here polynomial is fx is equal to x plus 4. The value of x -4. When we put x is equal to -4, then -4 plus 4 is 0. It means x is equal to -4 is the zeros of polynomial. Any other example, suppose if fx is equal to x square minus 16. This is also a polynomial. Then zeros of polynomials, how many? Of fx. Number of zeros of polynomial fx, how many? Number of zeros, because this have degrees 2, so number of zeros are 2. Degree of this polynomial is 1. So number of zeros is 1, that is x is equal to -4. Now for this example, fx is equal to x square minus 16. Put x is equal to 4, that is f of 4 is equal to 4 square minus 16, that is 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. If we put x is equal to -4, that is f of -4 is equal to -4 whole square minus 16. -4 whole square. -4 whole square is again 16, and this -16 is equal to 0. If we put x is equal to 4, then polynomial, the value of polynomial is 0. If we put x is equal to -4, if we put x is equal to -4, then again the value of polynomial we get 0. It means x is equal to 4 and -4. Both are zeros of polynomial x square is equal to -16. So zeros of polynomials are values of variable. Which values of variable that make the polynomial is 0? कोई भी polynomial में variable की values, it means here variable is x. x की वो वैल्यू जो इसको 0 कर देगी, जो इसको कंप्लीटली इसकी वैल्यू को 0 कन्वर्ट कर दे, वो क्या हो गया? जीरोस हो गए. So here two zeros. First is x is equal to 4 and second is x is equal to -4. So these are the zeros of polynomial. Zeros of polynomials are depend on the degree of polynomial. If degree is 1, then zero polynomial is 1. If degree of polynomial is 2, then number of zeros are 2. And if polynomial of degree is 3, then number of zeros of polynomial are 3. So number of zeros are depend on the degree of polynomial. Now methods for finding zeros of polynomials. Methods for finding zeros of polynomials. कोई भी polynomial given इसके zeros अपन find कैसे करेंगे? क्योंकि सारे polynomials तो हो नहीं सकता कि सब linearly हो. For linear polynomial, what is the general form of linear polynomial? General form is ax plus b. General form fx is equal to ax plus b for linear polynomial. So for finding zeros of linear polynomial, first we put fx is equal to 0. Put fx is equal to 0. Then find the value of variable. Put fx is equal to 0, that is 0 is equal to ax plus b, that is ax is equal to minus b, that is x is equal to minus b upon a. This is the value of zeros for linear polynomial. General form is ax plus b. Fx is equal to ax plus b. For finding zeros of this polynomial, we put fx is equal to 0. Here, if we put fx is equal to 0, then ax plus b is equal to 0, ax is equal to minus b, that is x is equal to minus b upon a. This is the zeros of general form of linear polynomial. Now for example, suppose fx is equal to 2x minus 4. fx is equal to 2x minus 4. We want to find out zeros of this polynomial. So, or according to our method, put fx is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 2x minus 4. That is minus 4 change into plus 4. 4 is equal to 2x. That is x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 is the zero of fx, zero of this polynomial fx. If we put x is equal to 2, if we put x is equal to 2, then f of 2 multiply 2 minus 4, that is 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. It means x is equal to 2 is the zero of fx. X is equal to 2 is the zero of fx. So for finding zero of linear polynomial, first we put fx is equal to 0. जो भी polynomial given उसके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जो fx है या gx है, किससे भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं अपन, px से भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं polynomial को. तो we put fx is equal to 0, then find the value of variable. Find the value of variable. X is equal to minus b upon a for fx, and for this polynomial fx is equal to 2x minus 4. Again we put fx is equal to 0, that is 2x minus 4, that is x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 is the zeros of polynomial fx is equal to 2x minus 4. So we use this method for finding zeros of any linear polynomial. Zeros of any linear polynomial. Then suppose if we have polynomial is quadratic. So now methods for quadratic polynomial. Methods for quadratic polynomial. Methods for quadratic polynomial. We want to find out zeros of quadratic polynomial. For this, we can use by using identities. For zeros of quadratic polynomials, we can use identities. For example, suppose fx is equal to x square minus 4. Fx is equal to x square minus 4. This is quadratic polynomial because degree of this polynomial is 2. So this is quadratic polynomial. Now we want to find out zeros of this polynomial. So we can write fx is equal to, by identity we can also write x square minus 2 whole square. X whole square minus 2 whole square. That is, we can write x plus 2 x minus 2, because a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. X plus 2 multiply x minus 2. Again we want to find out zeros, so we put fx is equal to 0. For zeros put fx is equal to 0. So we put fx is equal to 0. 0 is equal to x plus 2 multiply x minus 2. That is, x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. X plus 2 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. For this, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to plus 2. So x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 2 are the zeros of polynomial fx. Because if we put here x is equal to minus 2, then minus 2 square, 4 minus 4 is 0. If we put x is equal to 2, that is 2 square again, 4 minus 4 is 0. So for both values, value of this polynomial is 0. So zeros of polynomial fx is equal to x square minus 4 are 2, which x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 2. Because this is quadratic polynomial, so quadratic polynomial have 2 zeros. So we can solve by using identities. We can also solve of quadratic polynomials by using factorization. Suppose any polynomial is fx is equal to x square minus 8x minus 16. X square minus 8x minus 16. This is quadratic polynomial. So we can factorize fx is equal to the x square minus 8x minus 16. This is quadratic polynomial. So for this factorization, here sum is minus 8x and product is 16x square. Sum is minus 8x and product is 16x square. So we by using factorization method we write x square minus 4x minus 4x plus 16. So we terminate minus 8x into two terms, minus 4x and minus 4x. Sum of is minus 8x and multiply of minus 4x and minus 4x is plus 16x square. So we terminate this term, middle term. That is, if x is common, x minus 4 is common, x minus 4. is equal to x minus 4, x minus 4. That is, again we put fx is equal to 0 for polynomials. So x minus 4, x minus 4. That is, x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. That is, x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 4. Both values are same. So for this quadratic polynomial, we use factorization method because this is quadratic polynomial. So this have again two zeros. So these are the methods to solve quadratic polynomials. Another method we can use also by common method. By taking common term, for example, suppose fx is equal to 4x square plus 8x. 4x square plus 8x, this is also a quadratic polynomial. So what is common? Common is 4x. So we take 4x, remains x plus 2. X plus 2. Again, for zeros we put fx is equal to 0, that is 4x into x plus 2. That is 4x is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. First term is 4x, so 4x is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. We get here x is equal to 0 by 4 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2. So again x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 2 are the zeros of this polynomial. So these methods we use to finding zeros of polynomials. Which type of polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. For quadratic polynomials we use by algebraic identities, by taking common and by factorization method. These all we use to find zeros of quadratic polynomial and zeros of linear polynomials. We put fx is equal to 0. So these all are the methods we use to finding zeros.